last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You're doing it still knocked out. You're doing it still knocked out.
Tua sets up to pass it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Right,
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for the loss of 4. Now whistles and a timeout. We've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit before he could conversion.
Catch is made by Hawkins.
Why are these niggas playing with me, man? Why are they playing?
It looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Brandon, defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
This shit is like a. Look, this is something different right here.
The Vikings send out their punter as the first drive of the game starts.
I got to put this down. I got to put that down.
Only 2 points for him last week in the losses. He gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Did you see the last performance by him?
One touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
25, the ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it.
The Vikings after it, and they get there. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
Kiss my ass. Yeah.
Talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown.
I got Green Day.
A big play there.
But like what it is we made our teams. We picked each player. So like I couldn't get the Giants. Well, I think I could have got the Giants, but I got the Giants in another franchise. You know, Giants is my squad. But I got Russell Wilson as my quarterback. This is fucking what's his name? What's that nigga name? Not Aaron Rodgers. This is Aaron Rodgers' team. You feel me? You know who that is?
I think so.
Yeah, he's a famous quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will.
Yeah, so this is like our made up teams. Like this helps me to learn about football since I'm not into. I remember the sports, but I ain't into it like that. You know what I'm saying? So this helped me learn. You gotta do trades, and you gotta learn who
the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game.
Gambling a little bit now.
Today, and
it helps out.
football.
We're only in November, but they will be a wild card team. That's great. They'll be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505.
Lord, get the fuck out of here.
What a nice career he's put together.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 13 carries, 72 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now. And
you still got low down there, Shane?
In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top.
God damn, this fucking peanut head motherfucker.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We laugh and laugh.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's 8 yards between those last 2 plays.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. Nice pickup.
And a minuscule gain of 1 yard from the 6 to the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone. It's now 4th down and goal.
There is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. About to kick off.
Motherfucking get this one. Oh, sitting down.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Decent
return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
You said what?
At their own 27-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next
not tired?
possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interception.
You not tired?
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown.
I said you not sleeping?
Do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes.
Hold on.
He's got his team in a good spot.
Oh, my bad. My phone was on mute.
Here in the second quarter.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And again this time to the tailback.
Yeah, my bad. I made to press the mute button. But, yeah, nah, I was saying,
Second and inches.
are you not sleeping?
an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly
I'm good. I'm good. I got the phone in my chest.
On
I got
that
to
first
see
down
it.
run. Here's 2nd and 2.
You want to hear me?
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Turn up when
He's
it's
got a
going.
first down and then some inside the 40. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Packers.
Ooh, this boy getting nasty over here, fool.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
This boy showing out.
To make it a 14
Lost that last game, nigga. They
and
like,
on that
Tito,
long
we got
run,
to show
maybe
you.
the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have
bad.
been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here. That doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On 2nd down, Italia. And he's still
Fuck you,
has
nigga.
yet to get
Fuck
on
you.
track in this first half as they're going to
That's how we
stop him
think,
behind the
nigga.
line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I told you.
Back to throw now. In his own end zone. Going right side here.
Yeah, I do that.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
For the extra
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
How much is your total weight on that your
You
thing?
talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
What's your exit?
How does the kicker
Oh, right after 145?
and send this one away?
On Bluefield Avenue? Would it be at W?
Take it about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
And I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Come get
Brings
what?
up 2nd and 10.
Now Tua. And that'll be They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down.
Damn, I saw the fucking shit, yo.
His man, T.J. Hawkinson. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
These niggas acting a fool out here, for real. Like, they acting a fucking fool. I can't.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second half.
They still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
I like what I'm doing like that. You know.
Extra point forthcoming.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So that drive plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
You know, I want to take that ride so bad, too.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship.
I want to take that ride over to you.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
If I had,
Again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
If I had my other motherfucking car,
does a great deal for your team.
maybe I feel like I would just feel like driving that motherfucker. This shit.
Now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Without a doubt. Go ahead and free them up.
I hope I don't break down getting over there.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
I'm out here fixing that shit right now. It's always here, but I got another car. You know what I'm saying? I know my next car, you know, when I get it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
This, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna do. This shit.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I need that. I want to keep that forever.
Right there on the coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw, but leading the pressure right.
God damn, bro.
That was an interesting move there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from
like
taking
30
off.
seconds left in this fucking to the halftime. Kick that motherfucker ball.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always So right now his goal is to increase
that little bit of weed that's on the outside still
try to
fucking
make sure
burn.
his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, Everyone will do better, and that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I see something make me bald, man.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. The Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Score Packers 21.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Taking it about and able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead as they start out 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week. That came at the hands of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
ball carrier.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the...
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Another carry for the running back.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
3-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
11 on the
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit.
Oh, man. God damn. They should have called the fucking face man.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it.
1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. That defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free.
Mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. To throw here, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's from 6 yards away. And the Packers add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as all the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now as as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, Tua. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got his man in stride, complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up.
I wish I could just snap my fingers and be.
Thought
I
momentum
can't
might
wait
have
till
been
they
shifting.
make
Instead,
that.
they grabbed
It's
old
the
Bo,
future.
didn't
Come on,
let
the
him get
Jets
to the
is
opposite
supposed to be
side.
flying now.
No, we're not.
That was the Jets since 2024.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, it is flying.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Leads to second and 10.
Tua to try again on second down. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is work on your tackling. tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. He'll go underneath here.
Oh, my gosh,
And he
man.
will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Damn.
At the 46-yard line.
Tua to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. I called it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
The Vikings on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
I already beat the
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I already beat the game. It's going to be 5-17.
Many coaches and quarterback, almost no matter the situation.